We are about to react to Keith Lee going through his little controversy right now. Came to Washington, D.C. and he said that he did not like it, and the fans and everybody is turning against him. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you catch on the like button, catch on the subscribe button, and let's get to it.
We've been blessed enough to sold $30,000 to various restaurants around the DMV. So I don't appreciate it, and I don't think it's fair that we getting criticized for not doing research or not going to a lot of restaurants in DC or the DMV.
So this time, Keith Lee is in the DC area, and I guess he went to a lot of bad restaurants, and he didn't want to review them and put them on TikTok because you guys know he has his own thing called the Keith Lee effect.
Yeah,
like if you have a good business and he review your business good and stuff like that, a lot of people will start coming to the People restaurant.
No, if your business isn't getting any sales, and if Keith Lee comes to your business and he makes a good food review, your business will be booming.
Any business, but you guys know, like I said, he has the Keith Lee effect. If you treat him right and the food is good, you have nice customer service, he will give you a good review, and baby, you will get some business.
Truthfully, his fans do want to know if a restaurant is good or bad, from the customer service to the food.
Just go there yourself.
At the same time, that Keith Lee effect is real. It has caused troubles on his end. People claiming that they're going to end him. He's going to get sued, I've heard. But even on the restaurants end, it tends to shut them down. They don't get business anymore, and that's people's livelihood, you know. So views, but at the same time, Keith Lee, he's avoiding putting out those bad reviews because of all the problems it's caused in the past.
And that's the best thing you can do.
Is in order. Again, this is on March
That's
16,
what it looks like with the Keith Lee
2024.
effect. That's insane. If you've never seen Keith Lee, this is what he does to businesses. If he has a good business,
Well, anyways,
good
this
review.
is what Keith Lee had to say about his time in DC while he was trying to review some restaurants.
Me and my family are still in the DMV, and there's a few things I want to talk about. So let's talk about it. I know we only posted about 3 spots from Washington.
All right, y'all. I don't follow Keith Lee like that, but is that how he normally talks? Is that how he usually sits? Is he that stiff all the time?
From the videos I've seen, he sits like that every single
But
time.
we went to about 12, and we made a decision as a family and as a team, and also a personal decision to not post most of them. So out of those 12, I probably only got like 1 or 2 more that I'm gonna post. And the reason for that, a lot of those videos, in my opinion, aren't constructive at all. And before the narrative start, I'm gonna show a few clips of the places that we did go to. And again, I don't think they're constructive. So for privacy of the restaurants that we went to, I'm not gonna say what restaurant it is. I'm gonna just show you a little bit of our personal experience. It's the whiting with the sweet potatoes and mac and cheese. Unfortunately, I won't be trying any of it. As always, I ain't trying to be rude, I'm gonna just be honest.
Damn.
The smell of this, insane. This perforated the whole car immediately.
Hey.
So much so that my family went back in and asked if they fried it in the same grease that they did the shellfish, and come to find out they do, and it smelled like it.
Well,
it
that's
smells like shellfish.
not safe.
It smells like,
bro, what if I have a
frozen
shellfish allergy?
It smells like fish.
That's not
It
safe.
smells
That's not
almost
hella.
unedible, in my
I don't think that's regulated safe.
I don't want to smoke.
Yeah, that's just nasty. If I'm not eating fish, I do not want to smell it. If I did, that would literally turn my stomach.
But you see how the type of reviews he gets a very honest review. So I mean, I guess in a way it's like, I mean, if he's giving an honest review, there's no point to go try it. So in a way, it's kind of like, do you really want to go try it? I know I'm kind of contradicting myself from earlier, but like, just go try it yourself. But it still kind of plays the same thing. It's like, it could be bad, but but he did just say that they fry everything in the same grease that they do the shellfish and stuff like that. So that's a no-go. That's just, you just don't do that as a restaurant. That's just bad.
Let's be real.
Like, honestly.
The entire customer service experience, in my opinion and in my family's opinion, was completely unprofessional. It said on the ID that they opened at 1 o'clock. The truck didn't open up until 2:15. It took about 45 minutes.
What's this?
You know who Keith Lee is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically he came to DC, and all his food reviews, like, he wasn't happy with. So a lot of the people on the internet are like turning it against him and shit like that, because he doesn't want to post any of the places, because, you know, if he gets a bad food review, they'll go out of business. So they're like turning on him and shit like that.
It's life. Not everybody likes what they eat.
Amen. Amen. The one place that he showed the little clip, he said he opened up the container the food was in. He was like, bro, the whole car smelled like fish. He was like, his wife went back inside and she asked, she was like, yo, do you fry the same stuff in the same oil as the fish? They were like, yeah. And they was like, He closed, he's like, I don't want to smoke with it. I like that. Dang. Alright, let's get back
when
to
they went back to eat the food, they saw her preparing it. No gloves, no washing hands.
See, that's
grabbing
crazy,
money,
bro.
grabbing strawberries, grabbing Fruity Pebbles, and putting it on top of her food.
That's nasty.
I hope that's not the same food that lady was just touching with her bare hands.
I hope not.
I hope that wasn't, because that's just nasty.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't think that's the same food, but it was crazy to put that type of clip and say that, and then put a clip of you eating food. I don't think it was the same food, but that's crazy.
One of the most unsanitary bacteria, germs everywhere. Okay, I'm asking for my money back and I'm leaving.
That's why you can't trust these restaurants, but you gotta eat somewhere.
The reason there's no food in my hand is because a lot of the restaurants we've been recommended since we've been here look like this.
Ew.
And I'm not the target. Just based on
hey, that food was crazy as hell. I wouldn't eat that shit either, to be honest with you. Bro, there is no way in hell that you're telling me that shit look good, bro. If I brought that to you, eating that, bro, for real, and if you said yes, you're fucking lying.
It went her hand. She requires her hand. Stupid cereal box. Her hand.
That's what I'm saying. How she cooking? How she cleaning?
And I do have a question. Do you guys have running water?
Keith Lee's been misled with these recommendations in DC because those pictures were horrible, y'all. Let's be real.
Yeah, you
and
didn't
those
do them
wings,
justice.
weren't there like 2 of them that were sauced and 2 of them that didn't have? I hope he ordered half and half. That's all I'm getting at. Because if not, I would have took my ass right back to that counter and said, "You need to do better. Put some sauce on this, please.
Put some sauce on my wings, bitch." I was like, no.
That's why I always check my food before I leave.
It's like, no,
the
you don't do
restaurant.
that. Them restaurants probably in the hood
to
too.
not do that
Like, that's hood food right there, bro. I don't give a fuck. That's not soul food.
And he'll give them an honest review.
I ain't got no point to lie. We just out here eating food, praying, staying with our families, minding our business. We also went to a lot of places that were recommended. That's one thing that I really want to make clear in this video, is that we went to places that were recommended, and we did a lot of research. We've been here for a week, and every day since we've been here, we've been in a Sprinter for at least 10 hours a day, just going around trying food, driving an hour to each spot. And since we've been here, we've been blessed enough to sow $30,000 to various restaurants around the DMV.
Jesus Christ.
So I don't appreciate it, and I don't think it's fair that we get criticized for not doing research or not going to a lot of restaurants in DC or the DMV area. I've noticed how the media has been pushing since we've been here. A lot of media outlets picked up on the fact that I said restaurants out here, in my opinion, tend to lean towards promoting alcohol more than they promote food. That's been headlines more than us.
And that makes sense. And that makes sense in DC, bro.
That a lot of people that was extremely nice. We even went to a comedy show randomly. That's another reason why I'm keeping most of those videos.
The media sure does know how to twist the story up, but at the same time, this is his perspective. At least he didn't reveal names. If he did,
I mean, after everything I just seen, I mean, it's just him doing the same shit that he's always did. I mean, the media twisted it up, the internet took it and ran with it like they usually do, and now I don't see why I don't know why his fans are turning on him. He's giving y'all what y'all have always wanted. He's giving his honest food review. If all 12 of them shit are trash, and if you're one of the motherfuckers that recommended it, you recommended a trash shit to Keith Lee, and you know what he does, that's your fault. Like, if you know that I'm one of the most influential food reviewers on social media, and you know that I have a Keith Lee effect, why the fuck would you recommend me something that isn't going to be good? You know that food ain't good, bro. But then again, I mean, you also can look at a perspective as in, like, if that's the type of food that you've always eaten and shit like that, to you, that would be good. You gotta think, Keith Lee has eaten, like, top quality foods before, and what you just showed him was bottom tier. I'm not gonna lie, that shit looked mid as fuck. Looked nasty as hell. So, you gotta think, like, he knows what good food tastes like. But then again, for the people that have recommended him his food, if you've never really been outside of that DMV area, then that makes sense of why you would recommend them, because that's probably like your favorite spot or the hot spot in that area. So, I mean, it makes sense in a way, but if I was going to recommend a restaurant to Keith Lee, it wouldn't have been none of them. I would have been like, you can go to freaking, what's it called? It's a crab boil place. I can't remember Tasty Crab or something like that. Or Pure 88 or something. Like, we don't got many, or you can go to like P.F. Chang's or something. You know, something. But, like, not that. What the fuck was, that's hood food. That's what that is, hood food.
I don't see anything wrong with what he's been doing so far.
That's what I'm saying,
because it's not going to be constructive, and it's just going to be them getting tore down, and I don't want that. Past those 12 videos, I still got about 6 or 7, and I'm going to be releasing those throughout the next couple of days. I appreciate y'all. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe.
Well, after that, people decided to start questioning Keith Lee, like, you don't have any culinary background, so why are we listening to you? One person said, y'all really be letting a man with no culinary background tell y'all about food?
Hold up. First off. This should have been said before Keith Lee even got to the level that he's at. Keith Lee was a food reviewer. We have thousands and hundreds of thousands of food reviewers on TikTok, but y'all let Keith Lee, out of all people, I'm not taking his credit for him or anything. Hey man, I'm glad you were the chosen one and you got to where you are. But these comments can't be saying this if y'all pushed him to that level to be the all-seer of food and then be mad when he don't like the food in a certain place. When he gives us the honest review of what he always has done, now y'all niggas want to be mad. That's crazy, bro.
Someone else said, I hate his overly forced blank expression.
Like,
I don't know who made him viral for real.
You
know what's funny is people support something, they're all for it when it's something that they want to hear. But when it's not, they don't want to support it. They're going to point out every flaw about it.
And I bet you both them people that made those comments, bro, I bet you they live in the DMV. And I bet you those food spots, they knew exactly what food spots he probably went to. I bet you that's probably why they hate him.
He doesn't have a culinary background, so what? There are so many people that have recommended a food to me, don't have a culinary background at all, can't even cook.
Exactly.
But they went to this restaurant, said it was good, I tried it, and I agree.
What do your taste buds have to do with a culinary background? A culinary background is primarily if you can cook. Me eating food doesn't determine if I have to have what I have to go to school to be able to tell you if something is good. What the fuck? If I'm eating some fried chicken, I'm like, this shit good, and I try to recommend something, I have to get a freaking bachelor's degree in culinary arts to be able to tell you that fried chicken is good. You see how dumb that fucking sounds?
Goddamn good. Okay? So it doesn't matter. If you're a supporter of him, you like who he is as a person, go check out the food.
Y'all just trying to cancel this man,
boom,
bro.
You just might like it. But yeah, that did answer my question. He is a little stiff. I don't know why he does that. I guess it's a part of his character.
That's just what he's always
done, bro.
Then
another user said, I don't know, I've been over him and his fingers since the BET Awards. The rose drop was so overly dramatic. I hate people like that.
That's where it got at. The BET Awards is what set this off. And now a lot of your fans are on edge, and this was just another out for them to be like, yo, you're bullshitting. That's all it was, the BET Awards. That's all it was, bro. You were cooling. You were cooling, but that BET Awards set the foundation for the internet to build your downfall. We'll try to. But hey, man, like I said, if you ever see this video or anything like that, bro, keep doing what you're doing. Fuck what they gotta say, bro.
A lot of people in the comment section were defending Keith Lee and were taking his side. As one person said, how y'all saying you have to have a culinary degree to review food? But the first thing y'all do is check Yelp, Google reviews. Y'all a little slow, LOL.
Someone with common sense.
Now, if he did videos on the restaurants with terrible service and food, folks would swear he was tearing down businesses. He did right by simply not posting their content.
He was considerate.
I agree. He did do right. He's avoiding the problems and avoiding people's businesses from being shut down. So I like the fact that he'll just only post the people that are good to him and just leave it at that.
I mean, to be honest with me personally, like with the influencer thing, like I was saying earlier, I wouldn't even said anything, like anything. I wouldn't even until all the footage was like recorded or until I went to go try foods, I wouldn't even told them I was in the DMV. I mean, people probably would see me and be like, oh, Keith Lee's in the DMV, blah, 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 and try to recommend food and shit like that. I'll go try it, but I wouldn't post that I tried, restaurants in DMV, Twilight 12, it was bad, but I wouldn't even say anything like that because I know how the internet is. Like, if it was only like a one or two bad ones, then I'd be like, all right, I can include them in the videos. But all the restaurants that I've been to was trash. I'm not posting none of that. I wouldn't even say anything on the internet like I'm in DMV at all the restaurants I went to were trash. I wouldn't even said that. I would have went to DMV, tried the food, shit was nasty, would have did what I did, and I would have fucking left. And I'd be like, yo, I'm in another city, what's up? Like, that's just how I would have did it.
Point. We do go to Google reviews. Those are random people that'll say something is good. The only difference that somebody could argue is that that's multiple people saying something about one place, so then that makes it a little bit more reliable, and he's only one person. That rose drop thing, I forgot about that too. That was at the BET Awards. He was dramatic as hell for that. Yeah, that was a little odd.
Which I agree with these two comments. Like, if he would have posted a bad review on one of them restaurants or some of them restaurants, they wouldn't have got no business. They would have talked down on Keith Lee.
Yep.
And just like the other comment, a lot of people go to Google and Yelp to look up reviews. That's basically what he's doing. Then someone else said, yeah, the same man with no culinary background also have saved multiple black-owned businesses from going out of business and tips them thousands of dollars each visit. I kind of agree with Keith Lee. I mean, them pictures that he showed of that food did not look desirable. I wouldn't want to eat it. I wouldn't want to pay my money for it. I would feel like I simply wasted my money.
Yeah, I see nothing wrong with what he did. Honestly, there's always going to be somebody out there that doesn't agree with what he does and what he says.
There's gonna be one person. There's gonna
He
be
knows
one
how to
person
take
out there that's gonna be like, "Hey, you know, you're trash." You know, it's gonna be one people
Anyways,
trolls.
what are you guys' thoughts on this? Drop a
All right, let's end the video. People are just trolls at the end of the day. Yo, Keith Lee, bro, keep doing what the fuck you're doing, bro. Because after, honestly, bro, like I said, I really do think it's the BET Awards that really set the foundation for it. Because now people are just looking. That whole situation changed everybody's perspective of you. A lot of people, obviously. And then with this, it's just fuel to the fire. So, but in my opinion, I would just say keep doing what you're doing. It is what it is. I mean, y'all go to like that one comment said y'all go to Google review for reviews on anything. So what's the difference between one man that's just posting it and has a whole bunch of followers about doing it? Let's be fucking for real here, buddy. So let me know down in the comments of what you think. Do you think Keith Lee, you know, should stop doing what he's doing? Do you think just let me know what your thoughts is on this whole situation. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you catch on the like button, catch on the subscribe button. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Oh, there should be a video like somewhere right here. There should be a video right here. Watch that. It's quite interesting.